go. We are on the air. They can hear us now. Go ahead.
Hi. Hi, thank you for the cut in, Debbie. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Dustin. All right. Well, hi, everyone. This is Bill. I am your new leader. I am the host for today's podcast. If you don't know who I am, also introduce me as the Big Bad Wolf. That's me. Yes, so it's gonna be a little different today. I'm not sure what we used to do before, so I'm just gonna wing it a little bit. Anyway, so let's go through first. Me, I said I'm a bad wolf. My name is Wolfgang. I don't know what next. Somewhere in that direction is the next big thing. Which you around over there, Dorothy?
Hey, you know what's funny? I haven't done any stuff in a while. So.
Okay, you'll always be the next.
That's right. That's the next big thing, Rolly.
Yeah, we're not there yet. That's okay. And then I still don't know which way, but keeping the lights and the mic on. Mr. Never Plays Video Games, Dusty AF.
What it do, baby?
We have special guests today. Oh, Debbie left. I can see here on the screen. And special today is the always lovely pet person, Debbie Daddy. Over there somewhere. And the full host of the Sony Pines, Mr. JRPG Man, the man on the for 100 JRPGs, and the only person I know who can play them all day long. Thank you, Debbie, for laughing at my dad joke.
Hey.
Well, hopefully with this, what is this, 5 podcasts today, we can get through stuff pretty quickly. So let's start it off.
4 man, 1 gal.
Oh, whatever. It's just 5, right? Yeah. Hi. Okay. Well, let's start with what you're playing. So, Walter, with you, tell us about Stellar Blade. I want to hear.
Oh, yes. So yeah, my main recently is Stellar Blade. I picked it up. I'm about 16 hours in, maybe. PlayStation says I'm about 40% done. I didn't want to share. Justin gave me an early birthday present. He gave me a Stellar Blade DualSense Edition controller.
No, they have it.
Ooh.
That's nice.
They don't, but I do.
It's a custom.
Like that.
Yes, the installation. Yeah, no, the game itself. So actually, a lot of these impressions I had for a lot just when I ran the tool, but I think I'm still true now that I'm like playing the main game. Just a quick rundown. Like, yeah, the music hits immediately. Like if you close your eyes, you'd imagine you're playing Nier Automata. It's powerful from the start. The one thing I keep telling people when they ask me about this game, is it has no business being as good as it is. The visuals, they just pop. Like, yeah, like it just. I'm not talking about the protagonist,
right.
But there's a pop in there too. but no, the visuals they look very pop, very crisp. The combat, it feels impactful. I know that's kind of played out, but that's the first thing that comes to mind. Don't call it Souls-like. I think that was premature. It's not a joke. It's not easy, but what you're into it's a do Soul. It's easy like engine you will get or just beat down. It's a lot of parries, so maybe a little more. What is that from? Soft Game. I never read that one. I know Bloodborne. I never played either. Yeah, I know. I need to. I kind of went in cold because people were comparing it to Souls-like, that turning me off because I wasn't in the mood for a Souls-like. But I'm glad I picked it up. It, like I said, it's not really feeling like a Souls-like. But yeah, it's just great. But that's Stellar Blade. With that, I had to put some game on right now. Stranding. I'm liking it. It was kind of like it's like sitting in the 3-star. I also
too much walking for you.
It is a walking sim. But yeah, I just love weirdness, but it's walking to point A to point B, then sometimes C. I got about 25%. I don't know if I'm done with it yet. I'll see if maybe part 2 picks up the hype again. I don't want to pick it up again, but I did have to put that on pause for now. I also put pause on Helldivers 2. I'm almost done with that one. I can get it done once I fill up the free,
Warbond?
or not the free, the initial, the initial
It's free.
Warbond. Yeah. Free would purchase a $40 game, yeah.
Sure.
But yeah, so I put that on pause, even though I'm like right there. And very last thing is I started watching Fallout, the Fallout series. I'm 5 episodes in. It's good. It's good. I'm enjoying a lot. And with that, maybe after Stellar Blade, I might take an adventure into the lands with Fallout 4. Now that they have the 60 frames
They
going
do,
on.
just like Starfield. Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
Starfield has 60 frames now too. Yeah.
No, yeah. Both games next gen together.
All right. Dorky, what about you? What are you playing?
So I started as like what Walter's been doing. I'm slowly watching the Fallout series. It's kind of like my dinner show, and so I'm just watching them and taking my time. Just like I just can't binge. I just can't. But
Yeah.
I am enjoying the show. I just finished episode 3 earlier,
Nice.
so it's been really nice. Little fingers on that little thing, whatever that thing
No
was.
spoilers.
No, yeah.
Debbie,
I haven't seen it yet. Yeah.
Okay. You'll know when I say
I know what
fingers.
you're talking about.
Yeah, I'll let y'all see it. I feel like
Maybe I'm
I feel
watching
like
it. Nah.
But also, I haven't got back to Helldivers 3. I've been in a Doom. I've been build recently because I've been playing. I went through Doom 2016 a few weeks ago, and now I'm middle of Doom Eternal, and trying to play that on Ultraviolence. So that has been very fun. It is a different game if you go from Doom 2016 to Doom Eternal, because it's a very unlearn everything the previous game. You have to how to our way, because they try to force people pay attention to the actual weak points, and not shoot till the head. It's like weaken them and kill them. I don't know, but I had to change a lot of habits. But I've been in though. Like once I go through the levels and it takes them to like a stand. That's me.
Nice.
Cool. Thank you. Were you also playing Blade? Like, did you get as far as Walter? No.
Say that again.
I said, did you get as far as Walter instead?
I did play
45%.
No, I'm not. I did play the intro in the first level, but because I've been playing Doom, I'm already in the middle of it. Like I will start Stellar Blade, after I get done with Doom Eternal.
Okay.
But I had it so I'm enjoying. If you like action adventure games like DNC, Near Automata, Bayonetta, fun game.
Oh my!
If like I was telling a buddy, if Automata had combat, like that would be like a fist biting good game. Like because all like I feel like Stellar's missing is like Nier's like story and maybe voice acting, and then Nier had this combat, or a Final Fantasy 16 had this combat. I feel like this is the combat Final Fantasy 6 like people were looking for Final Fantasy 16 to have. Like I just can't get over like how fun and just actual that. Sorry, I could gush.
I heard a lot. Like the gameplay is really really fun. The story isn't that as great. That's what I've been seeing from the Princess.
So far,
yeah,
just
it's intriguing. Like it's a different shift. I don't know. They've done
a mobile game.
Nike or whatever.
Nikki, like the goddess
Nikki,
or something.
It's Nike, yeah.
Yeah, the one with the when you're shooting the butt.
Yes.
Sure.
And with that, tell us about He's mad at me for calling her
I
out.
literally have played in like 2 weeks. I don't know what he calls on me.
In 4 days. It's been 4 days, guys. 4 days.
You gotta keep me
Okay,
up to
but I
date
play
on the
like every
patches.
day.
You gotta keep me up to date on the patches. What's going on? Can I face yet?
Get that. Like go. And then what is it? Level 50 right now was the max. I'm at like 47, so it's like right
Nice.
there. And cheating by breeding like every creature I can. I'm like, forget fighting everyone. I'm just gonna breed. And then yeah. All right.
Put that Pokeball down. Okay?
Oh, sorry.
How?
I didn't mean to insult our world.
We're gonna get DM.
Oh, I forgot to add Stellar Blade. This year's Lies of P. Calling it right now.
Was I good a year ago? This.
It was last year, Lies of P. You played it.
Was it? I did, but I don't remember being all that great. No one was talking about it that much. Plus, Light is
Really?
good. But it wasn't a big developer. Is it Stellar Blade Square Enix?
No. It's Shift Up, like Dorky said. Were you not listening to Dorky?
It's hard to remember all these different things. How do you remember these things?
It's a Korean company
is
called
Shift Up,
Shift Up. I think they only have a mobile with jiggle
Oh, the
physics.
Nike
like
game.
Dorky was saying.
Yeah. Yes, his favorite. Okay, well, I've been playing Manor Lords, original early access. I have this so and really always to sent out a sign up for their technical tests. I didn't get invited, unfortunately. But if they're still sending out invites, I'm waiting. Hopefully, I hear it.
I'm hearing good things about it though.
I have too. I'm excited. Hopefully, I can play it today. I played Hades 1 early access, and that was a lot of fun. Anyway, back to Manor Lords. Really like it. I also like all those simulator city games. I played Anno a lot. I played a lot of Anno 1800, and all the other Dawn of Discoveries and all of them. Having a lot of fun with it. Still playing Chivalry. I'm trying to play Our World with Debbie when she actually plays. And what did I finish? I haven't been watching much anime. After I finished Shield Hero, I started watching through Fairy Tail again. I'm still in the Tartarus arc. So,
nice.
trying to get through that.
How'd you like Shield Hero?
It was good. It was only, 3 seasons? So, it was good. Second season was kind of meh. Third was really good. Enjoyed
Oh,
it.
you like the third too? Yeah. I feel like after season 1, I feel like there was a huge dip, and I don't think it, for me personally, never came back. But my daughter and I still watched it through to see if it ever did come back.
It came back in the next season. Oh, speaking of Shield Hero, Grand Cross 7 Deadly Sins has a collab. If we do play that game, another game we play almost daily is a mobile game, 7 Deadly Sins mobile game.
So it's a gotcha game, guys. It's a gotcha
game.
It's
a Netflix anime, right?
Yes. It is a gotcha game. You use diamonds to roll to get cards and whatever, but they have a collab with Shield Hero. You can get like Naofumi, you can get Rafael, and the 2 new cards, because it's a rerun, added Glass, the fan vassal weather, and they added Varia, the queen of the Philolials. So it's really neat. If you want some gotcha games to play, I recommend 7 Deadly Sins.
Will definitely slaps $80 down every 3 weeks. So
For her, not for me. She's the whale.
I gotta say though, talking about anime, Kaiji number 8 has been is weekly right now. It just started like 3 ago, and the next one will be the next episode is on Saturday. So,
nice. I am excited to watch it, but I have to wait till there's like animes. I like, especially daughter and my wife. They both will binge it like crazy. So it's like if there's not like 20, like it's not gonna last, and they're gonna set because I showed them a show that's barely started.
it's a week.
Anime series that is not completed, she gets very upset at me.
Yes. Well, especially with anime, because sometimes they just stop, and it's like, oh, we're like One Piece. It's like 3 more English. The English dub. They took a long English dubs. It's back now, but like we haven't like 3 years, 2 years maybe.
And it's my movie.
Oh, we did.
I didn't get a chance to see it.
Oh, but I haven't seen it yet.
Did anybody see it? We saw it. I can't spoil it, but it was good. It's really. I'll let Debbie tell you. Want to say it? Debbie can say it. Go ahead, Debbie.
It's a standalone movie, so that makes me insane though. Like it's like I went in thinking it's gonna be like Dragon Ball, where you should already know the characters. Here we go. What's the next arc or what story? No, it's for like new people who have never known what Spy Family is. So it's like, oh great, okay, here we go. Yes, I know she is. Yes, I know what he can do. But yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh my goodness, Debbie. You just reminded me of the age gap because Dragon Ball Z, they had like 9 movies and like all of them were like standalone. like it was just like the recent movies that
Yeah.
actually are canon.
And even then, Dragon Ball had their own movies too, and they did the same. Yeah, some of the Dragon Ball movies were like that.
With starting with Super, they were making them a little bit more followed through. You already know the if you already been watching the series, except Battle of Gods was retold on Super in episode format, and a few changes here and there, nothing crazy. And the same thing with Resurrection F. It was literally just like in Super, just also a little chopped in smaller pieces. But like what's the one with Broly? That one actually follows after Super. Like the reference and stuff, it takes place after Super and everything. And then I did see that Dragon Ball Superheroes movie. That one also takes place after Super, after Broly. So they kind of do follow them within each other. So they have like their story, but you do have like a backstory for them. So they do follow. They kind of follow it now instead of being standalone for sure. It's like what they did to the first Demon Slayer movie. They did the movie. I saw orders for the second, and then suddenly
I haven't seen
they
it yet.
went and released it as an episodic format. You can either watch the movie one or you can watch it in the episode format.
Yeah, that's an asset. Dustin, did the YouTube turn off this?
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
Dustin? YouTube is not streaming anymore.
It's not? Yeah, it is. Let's do it.
It's not for me, yeah. Is it for you?
Can you host?
What?
Can you focus on hosting?
What? There's no video to host. Dustin. There's not streaming.
Not watching the video.
Nothing.
Yeah, it's live.
Come on, no, it's live.
I mean, come on,
it's live.
Come on, William.
Me and Dave both sound like this.
Eddie is on fire today.
Hey, it is your turn, I know. I thought that was going to be Petty. Are you next? Are you ready? What happened? What game's playing?
Team, no mature 18 minutes. Still haven't talked.
What's going on, Dustin?
Man, not much. I don't play games. In the video games, not much. But I finally hit my stride as far as wake up 4:30. I've been able to do it 3 times out of the 4-day week we've had, starting on Monday, which is pretty good. And then stream is still laggy. No, it's fine, guys. It's y'all. It's y'all. And I haven't been able to work on this Mac. I kind of gave up after Wall Point. Oh my god, I can't get it out. Here are positive. Y'all speak, and the stream is reportedly laggy. So that's me. Been job hunting here and there. Just throw it out there. Yeah.
You're job hunting?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we'll talk about it afterwards because I want to hear about this.
Yeah, and I'm actually playing Dragon 11 for those who are wondering.
But you know what? Yeah, it's lagging on the stream for me still.
No, the stream is fine for me. I'm watching it. And I'll focus on the podcast and not the stream.
Jeez, when I mention his work, he gets very defensive apparently. So I guess I'll just move on from the stream. Anyway, so we want to start with the news. You want to go with the topic? I got a few news things that I'm excited about. We'll start with what I want. I mentioned it earlier. Starfield updates. This is enough to bring me back to Starfield. I just started New Plus, and I don't mind going back in, doing 60 frames, having a map that I can use finally. I'm excited to go back.
Dude, it's crazy.
The console
Honestly,
release. I'm glad y'all are excited about it.
I did not think they would put this game at 60. They made a big deal that it was at 30.
They did make a big deal. I was surprised as well.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I might go back.
I told you
more
guys.
than likely would go back.
I don't know why y'all find it. I was like, they're gonna come with a 60. It just wasn't ready.
I believed it, but come on, I wanted to be on the hype train with it. I got it day one,
saying
3 days early.
Walter's like, it's getting on the Pro. That's really
Xbox Pro. Nah.
Well, the PlayStation one's probably going to be advertised this summer. So, like, crap, we better get 60 on Xbox before PlayStation.
Hey, isn't Kana going to Xbox? Did I read that somewhere? Kana Bridge of Spirits?
I read it.
It's rumored.
I think I saw it.
Yeah, it's rumored right now.
Rumored? Well,
that'd be a fun one.
So, yeah, sorry for
like rumors is facts.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, I also saw something about Fantasy and Rebirth.
I'm just telling you, when I see the smoke, no, Square Enix lost money because they call banned Square or something.
Banned content, yeah, I don't.
They probably abandoned part 3 of
that wasn't.
The sports.
It's probably the name of it. They're like, you hold up Rebirth and Reunited or whatever it's called to like 2 people, and you're like, which one's newer? Which one's integrated?
Nah, I just think they were hoping that they had the remake hype, because like when you see remake, you just think, oh, this game is Final Fantasy VII remade, and then they find out it's a 3-part series, and that probably turns people off.
Yeah, isn't Reunion part of it too? Part of the story?
Well, that'll be the third one.
I don't know, Crisis Core. Is Crisis Core Reunion, right?
Yeah, but that's unofficial. But yeah, you probably should play that. I tell
unofficial, but they still released it. Why?
It's a requirement. I think it's a requirement. This game has a lot of baggage to get into. Like I'm not shy about saying that. Like, yeah, you need to play like 4 games before Rebirth if you want to get all of it. And I don't even think one of those games is available anymore. The Vincent one. Like, I don't know if it was like a
Dirge of Cerberus?
There you go. It was like a shooter, right?
I guess. I heard about it, but like, yeah, it was like, I think a PSP game.
Oh, and the movie. Like, apparently there's like movie references in the games too. I have yet to watch that movie. Actually I want to now. I didn't even know it existed, to be honest, until I found out it was like reference. I was like, what? A movie? And then I looked it up. I was like, oh crap! It takes place years after the original. It's like, there's a lot of homework with Rebirth, so I get all of the smoke.
Well, it's based. So how many of the games were there back in the day? Because it was the regular Final Fantasy VII, and then they had what else back then? Because I'm gonna go back and play it. I would like to know what I'm getting into.
There's 7. There's Crisis Core. It was the PSP, and then they remade it to the Reunion part. And then the Vincent game that Dorky said, there's one, and then there's movie. The movie is completely optional. You don't need and the shooter game. I think you're okay with that unless you want to on Vincent. But yeah, the OG and the Crisis Core, I think for me personally, they're like going into Rebirth.
Okay. I think I saw Final Fantasy VII, the original, on sale. One of the remastered versions, I guess, with the fast forward and all that. PS5 4. Oh, I might pick next time. It was also pretty good. I think it was like $30. It was.
Oh yeah, they're usually like I shouldn't pay for it.
This year,
yeah.
I think Debbie dropped off and straight the top show. So I look. A lot and I've been all especially about Final Fantasy VII. Some in right on that rock band stuff. Having the guitars, the drums, the microphone. There was they had a little disc board that you could go back and forth. I missed those
that's not a console feature though, is it? Wait, they call feature?
Gaming features. Yeah.
Okay.
I just like those peripherals. I think PSV gun for Firewall Zero Hour. So I think they need to bring back peripherals. I loved Rock Band. I liked having, staring for the Wii.
To add to that, would be like you said, the gun for, or like it was like a gun that you pick for the PS2, and it's time, like it was Time Crisis 3.
Oh, Time Crisis.
Man, yeah, I blew out my shoulder playing that like straight for like 2 weeks. But yeah, that was
Oh
amazing.
man, see that's what I would. The Peter Pipers that was by my house had Time Crisis 3 or 4 arcade in the arcade section. You step on the pedal and then you can shoot and you go for the pedal. Yeah. I spent a lot of coins. I beat the game multiple times. I've been on the leaderboards before too. It's neat.
Nice. I was like,
I gotta say though, I as much as I enjoy it, there is a form of PDP release or they're selling the guitar so you can use it in Fortnite festival.
It's always sold out though, right? Like it's like sold out.
Oh,
right
I've
now, right?
I've still been seeing them on
I
sale
want to
again.
my daughter picked up the Fortnite festival, and I want to get her the guitar.
Yeah, no, it's in there because the restaurant is what's called. The only thing, I mean, it is sold out, but just they're probably gonna release more, but like, I think Best Buy may have it. Oh no, sold out. Okay, so they did sell out. They were originally taking pre-orders, but then they were just okay. We have them, and then I guess it was just a few days ago because I saw them a lot on the sale stuff. I follow Cheap Ass Gamer and Warrior64 on Twitter, and they were just
your language. Oh my god.
But
I think it's fine.
The as much I still have 360 instruments. Guitars,
PS3 and 360.
But in reality, what made it difficult was there was like a oversaturation of music games, and I think a part of it was Guitar Hero was one of the main ones. The 1 and 2, 3, they were really good, but they took their but then we need a band hero, we need Guitar Hero Metallica, we need Aerosmith, we need World Tour, we need our own peripherals.
They just kept going,
and it was just then it got to the point where they have Guitar Hero Live that really changed the guitar, and it just died out because we were over the market. Like, yes, do I love Rock Band parties and Guitar Hero parties? I do. But I also see the fact that
they have like 4 games. Like
Rock Band only has they had 4 games, but they also had some small expansions on top of it, like
actually, Rock Band 4. I think the DLC for it was this year. They ended the DLC this year.
But what it was is that before all that, between Rock Band 1, 2, and 3, you had Lego Rock Band, where you can actually import the songs over to add to your Rock Band library. You had Rock Band. Oh yeah, I forgot there was Rock the Eve. I think that was a PS2 one for Guitar Hero. My bad. But you had a Green Day Rock Band. You had Beatles Rock Band, which you cannot import. You can't import that one because it's literally tied to it because it's stuff. They don't want anyone touching it. They don't want team ever find. When you fail, you don't hear a crowd. You don't hear like missing notes. The music just keeps playing, but you just kind of like a soft failed. Then you play it again because I guess Yoko got involved with. Yoko got involved with it. Everyone who was like has the rights to Beatles, they got to Yoko to like making sure they don't mess up anything to make him look bad at all. Like regardless of what happens, they just kind of just fade into like a fail if you mess up a lot. And it's not like on Rock Band or Guitar Hero where they throw the guitar or what are you doing, or the crowd booing on you and stuff like that. And I got rid of all that. It's just literally just like this whole thing. It is actually pretty cool. I like what they did to the stuff to it, but yeah. Would we get it back? Well, I don't mind it since we already have we have Rock Band, Fortnite Festival, and if you could just make it compatible with the equipment that people have, like That would
I
be
think
nice.
so, too.
I think they're working on that, but in the meantime, they're just sticking with PDP because Mad Catz was they were one of the original equipment manufacturers for them, but then Mad Catz is dead, and so we'll see.
Yeah. Well, before it turned into a rock band show, what are some other things in come back? So I didn't explain this very well in the intro, but like it could be anything from peripherals, just gaming features, stuff that you could do in games, your console, equipment, accessories, something that you do on video games pertaining to video games, related to video games that you can't do now that you wish you could. Another one I brought up wrote down was couch co-op. I feel like less AAA publishers, less major games have couch co-op, and this came from me playing with Dorky Army of Two last weekend on the couch on the same screen. Me apparently it saves my data from 12 plus years ago, so I have all the guns unlocked. But there's no more major couch co-op games, and maybe Army of Two wasn't a major game, but still, I rarely sit on the couch.
I think it
Even
was
Power
pretty
that
big
I'm
though
playing
when
with
it came
Debbie,
out.
I have to have two places to play it.
Yeah.
Maybe it was, but even then, there's no more big, game that Power World is my big one now that Debbie's playing. I can't play with her on the same screen. I have to have another Xbox or use my Steam Deck to play.
Hey, what about on Dreamcast? The little on controller. Remember they used to have that little like Tamagotchi.
Oh, the VMU little things you can
Yes,
put them.
I never had a Dreamcast, but yeah, my buddy had one.
That was pretty cool. Like the interactive, like so I played a little bit of the Dreamcast. I had a Dreamcast for a moment, and I bought one of those VMUs. And basically, so if you play Resident Evil, it tells your status, your ammo count. So you have your meter there, or like you have your heartbeat, and then so like yeah, see it. So you have the heartbeat.
That's cool.
Dino Crisis on the other thing.
That's a game I need a remake for so bad.
I have a copy on PS1. I've been meaning to play it. What's another VMU? Oh, the Sonic games, Sonic Adventure, Sonic 2. Put your
Sonic
Chow.
had to have something there, yeah.
So you can put your little Chow and you have buttons in there to play. That one was cool. Oh, because I had the Pokeballs and I completely forgot. Heart Gold and Soul Silver, when they got released, they came with these Pokewalkers. They're basically pedometers that have like an IR, and you combine talk to it to the game cartridge. Transfer a Pokemon into the pedometer, and you can play with your Pokemon and walk with them, and then level them up. And then when you bring it back to the game, you'll see your stats they move up a little bit. So
yeah,
that I wish we can get more of that stuff. I mean, they kind of do something similar with this, but this is what distinct with Pokemon Go. This is with Pokemon Go plus plus. But like, yeah, plus plus. So like, I think people would enjoy if there was like another game you can feature Pokemon outside of playing it. I that back. Bring it back. Let's bring Pokewalkers.
I know we already have an alternative for this, but it was really cool. I think this was the Xbox thing. Burning music from CDs. I thought that was cool. You could pull their music.
Was it only the Xbox that could do that? I don't think anything else did it.
It's
yeah.
I know the old Xbox.
OG and I think the 360. Yeah, OG and 360 did it.
You know what they need to bring back is we shied away from this, and the new wave is season pass, but we need to bring back loot boxes. Loot boxes better than season pass.
Is this an April Fool's joke? Yeah. Anyway, to cut him off. No.
Okay. No, but
I think
seriously, they need to bring back Game Shark. Game Sharks, guys. Come to Game Shark.
Cheats. Game cheats, yes.
Cheats.
Game
and the cheat codes.
Those are great.
How do we fit it on the disc or something? So like Game Sharks were
It'll be a
cartridge, and then you touch the cartridge onto the
or just old school button mashing, like the
Konami code
on Helldivers.
Konami code, yeah.
Like, yeah, I was
But-
like, I missed that. Like, I really thought about that recently playing Resident Evil 2 remake. After I beat the game, I spent like it was like $3 on stuff like $3. So I got like the unlimited rifle, unlimited ammo for the rifle, like pretty much all my guns. I just thought it was fun to rerun through the game with like unlimited ammo. Like it was just I don't know. I missed the days. It's okay if you have to like win it because like Resident Evil was always to like, earn the cheat codes. But yeah, something like that. I thought it sucks that everything's microtransactions now, but that was fun back in the days.
Yeah, but I think games are adding themselves. What was it? Last of Us had like infinite ammo cheat. The games have like a cheat section when you beat the game. Usually it's after you beat the game where like, you can pick it up as collectibles. It's like, oh, you activated this cheat now. What game was it I did? I can't remember what game it was. Maybe it was Red Dead. I don't know. But there were collectibles you would get, and it would unlock cheats you could turn on or
Ooh.
off from the
Hey,
menu.
hey, Dorky. Sorry, Wolfgang just reminded me. Two things about Stellar Blade you need to know going in. One,
Okay.
there's multiple endings. So if there's a one that you want, just keep an eye on it. Two, when you beat the game, New Game Plus, that's what Wolfgang reminded me. Apparently, you have to suits again, but they have variations
Okay.
of all the suits you get. Kind of cool. I thought that was kind of cool.
So
Yeah.
if
And
you don't keep your
you
suits,
pretty much
what do you get in New
you
Game
keep your
Plus?
suits, your stats. It's like I don't want to say standard New Game Plus because I feel like New Game Pluses are kind of like minimalistic these days. But yeah, you pretty much bring everything over, even your soda, like you collect soda cans. There's like 40 something of them. They come over, but you could collect them again, and I think you just get range for them and stuff. And I think you just keep on like leveling up, like your stuff. And I don't know if anybody played the demo, but like you can just keep upgrading your weapon over time. Your slots. Well, I think they max out, but yeah, like it just apparently you just keep on going like with your strength and stuff. You just keep getting like OP, and it's like even New Game Plus Plus. Oh yeah, and in New Game Plus you also unlock like high level like gadgets and stuff. Like I don't know, they make it like pretty good incentive to.
How often do you
again.
go back and do New Game Plus? I'm glad that game made a comeback, by the way. I like that New Game Plus coming back. I feel like there was a long time I didn't have it, but more and more games are adding it.
I don't know.
Anyway,
I thought New Game
yeah,
Plus was standard. I thought New Game
nowadays
Plus
I
was
don't
standard
touch it.
for a lot of things. I could be wrong.
No. There was definitely a while that I remember wanting New Game Plus and just starting over.
I think the Order 1886 doesn't have a New Game Plus. You just go through it once, and it's not even Game Plus. You have to redo everything again, from what I heard.
Yeah, well, like the Red Dead's, GTA, all the major games. Like, the New Game Plus wasn't there at launch.
Yeah.
That's the trend too. It's not there at launch. They're gonna add it later.
Oh, there you go. That's a feature in Misfits.
Yeah. Well,
But
yeah,
to be
before there
fair,
was
they
a-
were finished and they were just broken. It was
I'd
finished,
say
but
though,
if it
like,
was broken, it was broken.
what game was it? Like, the only time I did a slight New Game Plus was if I'm like running the Resident Evil 4 remake. I'm doing a New Game Plus mode just because I wanted to
started
like
one.
go through all the weapons and getting all the. I was trying to go for the achievements.
Thank you, Dorky. Actually, Resident Evil 2 remake. That was the last time. So last year was the last time I did a New Game Plus. I did it all the way through. But those games are kind of meant for that.
Those were fun. Resident Evil 4 remake. It was really fun because of the fact that like your stuff carried over. You can continue it.
Shoot, I played it 3 times. Because, yeah, there was a route, and then I did
Yeah.
a route again on hard. Yeah. I was like, yeah.
I did,
man, I did it multiple times. Yeah.
Dead Space, even the original and the remakes, it gives you like a second play. You could do a New Game Plus, so you have all your stuff moved over, so you're not like.
The
Yeah,
finger, right? That
but-
was the finger. So
Yeah,
you get the
so
finger.
you have like a little pew
Yeah.
pew pow 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 pew pew. It's pretty. Love that weapon.
Nice.
Sorry to pull you from your game, Dustin. Is there anything you missed playing game, kid?
Kid.
Or just something you remember games have that they don't
I
have
said the
anymore?
Game Shark.
Yeah.
He did say the Game Shark.
Game Genie?
Game Genie? No, that's,
Game
that's
Genie.
before.
Yeah,
That's before
what
Dustin
was
Sign.
what was it called? Micro 4DS.
Dude, R4.
Yeah, I still know
That was
things.
like
Yeah,
a
I was
ROM
on.
cartridge.
That's what I had.
Uh,
Yeah, I had the R4 too for the DS.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I miss those the easy ways to like
I feel like
jailbreak.
they're
Or,
still
like,
around though.
are they? I don't know, because now to like play ROMs on the like consoles, you need to have a dev build or a dev
They don't want us
box
to give
play them.
passes though.
Just to
They're
play
just
CDs.
like, oh, well, I mean, Microsoft.
No, very hard to get.
Also, can you break the series? The Series X?
Yeah, you can do developer mode because I know they're still trying to integrate with PC, which
Or crack? Sorry, not break.
dude. Okay, hold on. I just thought of something. Okay, so Walter was talking about burning the CDs. The Xbox 360 used to do this. Like, if you were playing NBA 2K and you started playing your own music from like your iPod CD, it would mute the game music and it would just play your music. And it was the dopest thing ever because you could always play your music and it would like go with
Yeah,
the
now
game.
you have to like
Anyway,
manually turn off in-game music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now you have to.
Yeah, I gotta go into settings. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah.
And then
But yeah, they have Spotify on as add-ins.
or Apple Music.
Do they? Doesn't have that too?
All consoles have that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
It
really
was PlayStation was the first one, and then Xbox came around when Apple allowed it.
I'm just happy they have Discord integration. Discord integration is great. Oh, see, I think we mentioned this
I
one
wanna-
time. I forgot where, but the TV used to have those glasses you could put on, have one screen, it would split screen, and the glasses would show you different players.
Oh, didn't like
You know what I'm
Batman
talking
do
about? I
that?
think
Oh,
Dustin
the
mentioned
Sony
it.
Never
3D.
seen that.
No, it was
One of the Call of Duties did it.
it was a PlayStation 3D TV. It was like a strictly from Sony, and only on PS3. It was just like there was no big TVs or smaller TVs, so it was just one size. But each person, when they wear their own,
The
glasses,
player one glasses, the player two glasses.
you will see your screen. So y'all see the same TV, but y'all had your own screens because it was already dividing who gets what on the screen. So it's able to basically they render both the gameplay on top of each other instead of a full split screen. But whatever
green
glass
screen.
you had was really cool. It was a I remember
It's a
seeing
neat
it at,
idea. Oh, there comes the yawn. Oh
Sorry.
no, Dustin's not looking. It was a neat idea.
I saw it. I saw it earlier too when I was talking. It made me study. It was like, I said, really, Rolly.
We're off the rails.
Yeah, that's something that I remember doing. I didn't have it. I wanted it. But I think I was, what, like 12, 13 at the time? So, did not have the means to buy it myself. Sad times. The last thing I wrote on here was save states. And I guess we kind of have that now with Xbox Quick Resume
Best
and
thing ever.
Rest Mode, kind of, with PlayStation. Yeah.
Hey Walter, if you
Quick
play a
Resume is
single
the
player
save state
game
equivalent.
like Fallout on the Xbox, it probably work best.
Oh,
Quick
God.
resume.
Yeah, Fallout. You want me to test it with that one? There's
There
more
you
bugs
go.
on it since the patch that there was when the
Yeah,
actual game
The
released.
new patch. Try it with Skyrim. They added it for Skyrim.
Too much Bethesda for me, guys.
And Skyrim's pretty good. I still go back and play that game. My 1,000 hours into that game.
Skyrim.
But yeah, save states was when I'm glad to see kind of come back, quick resume and rest mode. I know it wasn't that big either, but a lot of like the emulators have save states. You could pause it, have different states. It was one of the big selling points that I had for Google Stadia was you could share your
I was gonna
save
say,
state to somebody else.
Did
Yeah.
the consoles? I get Stadia, but the consoles didn't have save states, right? Is that what you said? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
2,
like, wow, I was
3,
like, I don't-
4, 1. Yeah, none of them really had it.
I love them now. Like with I think the classic PlayStation games have it on the PlayStation Premium, and the Nintendo Online has it for their old games too.
Mhm.
To be fair, I don't think I've ever used it, but I like that they're there because like you said, for the emulators and stuff, that's really really fun, very good to have.
Yeah, and for Stadia, the selling point, it was literally, they advertised it. You know, you could be streaming on YouTube and say, here's my save state, pick up where I left off or something like that. and you could,
Ah,
you could
cool.
play from where you left. It was something they planned. Obviously, never happened, but it was a really neat idea that I was looking forward to. Never came through. Rest in peace, Stadia. Yeah, I love Stadia. I have like three controllers because you can turn them into Bluetooth controllers. Uh, I was a subscriber of the whatever premium plus whatever it was called for a while there too. You got free games that I can't even play anymore because the service is gone. Oh yeah, physical media is going away. I'm gonna miss that when it's gone.
Who says physical media is going away?
I don't know, man. I'm calling it. One day it's not gonna be here. They already have consoles that can't have they don't have disc drives like Dustin's Series S he's playing on.
Yeah, but they still have the Series X. You can just the option is still there. I don't think they're gonna get rid of it completely because people still buy like 4K discs, 4K Blu-rays.
I can see that,
So
but does how many games on PC have a disc? You know,
oh, that's
how
never
many
been
PCs have a disc?
back then. But I mean,
Hey,
I still have a disc drive on my PC. I don't know why
and
people don't have one.
Hey,
there's a lot of games too. Come like Alan Wake 2. Like, is that still digital only? Am I wrong there? Or was there a physical?
It is a
Digital only,
digital
yeah.
only.
only. Yeah.
Digital only, right? That was a marquee game that went digital. I think the Final Fantasy remasters, those were digital only for a while. Now there's physical ones, but I think they're only like in Japan.
They have it for the Switch. I thought they did.
Yeah.
Like the only
Switch?
like the people who make like limited run games is probably like the only
Yeah, that's a third party company making them.
making them, but
Yeah.
like they take the pre-orders. The only thing I've been disappointed lately with them is it takes forever to get everything in, and I wish they did better. Also, there's a video that someone recommended about like the truth about it. What was it? There's some 3DO games that they released, like Plumber Somewhere Tie and D, and those games apparently were burnt on a CDR rather than being pressed on. They were just burnt onto a disc, and so that's kind of getting people like, are y'all legitimately doing that? Like, it's kind of like asking a buddy, hey, let me get you a, let me just make a copy off of the disc rather than getting like a full pressed on a disc. So that's kind of been like a little fishy
Questionable.
about a few things, especially with the prices that they're doing, and you're trying to sell people some inferior product. I agree. Not a big fan of it.
Hey, nobody said the PSP or the Vita.
Like, bring
PlayStation,
it back.
a native PlayStation handheld. That's what I miss, even though I never had one.
I was like, the Switch.
Are you on Vita Island?
I was like, I would buy one, but yeah, right now I'm not a.
You did buy one. You have a PSP.
Portal.
But
that's the same thing. I call it the same thing. Remote
I'll
play.
probably
It's
use it.
definitely not the same thing.
it,
That was a big bird.
That's a big bird. Not as big as Dragon's Dogma. How is that coming along?
Remember, Dragon?
I played it, I think, twice. I haven't launched it since. Thinking about launching it right now, but I was like, haven't played it in so long. This game was very complicated. I don't remember what I was doing.
It wasn't that complicated.
It wasn't that
Whatever.
complicated.
Not important. Oh yeah. No, I get it. I'm still going. But yeah. Anyway, so that was my topic, my first ever topic. Sorry guys, not that interesting. But if you liked it, great. Leave a like. If you're watching, we're down. But aside from that, I mean, those are all that I wrote down that I would like are coming back, that I've seen, that I want back. Debbie went to bed, but she's playing games. She would not like split screen. She says it's my TV. I want the whole screen of it. So fair enough. I'll use my own TV then. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's a whole bunch of more things that we could bring up for this. I just can't think of any. I didn't think of any, and I don't know. I like it so far. We mentioned some of the news already. Is there anything else, something I wanted to bring up news-wise or gaming-wise? Let's go through what I have here.
Talking about possible Switch news, I've heard that we might be getting it's not rumors or talks that it will be backwards compatible with the Switch games, and I am excited for that if that's the true. Now, was there still Switch 2? What I'm hearing, I hope so. But I mean, I'm so glad that I can still play some of my old games or some of the games that I still have that I need to go back to and play. So, I just gotta hit that backlog soon.
Hey, PlayStation's looking to buy Paramount Plus. There seems to be a lot of buzz behind that, and they just got the Knuckles show on there.
Hey, doesn't it also have that Halo show on there with Master Chiefs?
Is that
Master Chief?
Sony's going to own Halo? Does that mean they're going to bring Halo to PlayStation?
No. Not happening.
Well,
I don't know. That's
it won't hit the PlayStation side.
Rumors. That's a real rumor right there.
That's
a real rumor.
Telling you guys.
Vape. It's just someone. It's gone.
Yeah, it's not real fire.
If it does come, I'm very curious how it's going to work. Like if Halo Infinite, at least the online, if the online were to come to PlayStation, I am very curious how that's going to work because PlayStation still keeps it console, but Infinite, they wanted PC and consoles, and you don't have a choice to turn it off. So I'm very curious if that's going to stay on PlayStation 5.
I have a feeling though it's so even if Sony owns it, remember Sony is a parent company. They have their PlayStation division, but then like the films and shows and music, they're all separate. So they probably don't always intersect within each other. So if Sony has Paramount Plus, which includes Halo, that's only on the media side, and that's it. But I don't think they're ever gonna cross that type of stuff.
Yeah. I think I mentioned this before. If they ever were to bring those kind of Xbox games over, I said they're gonna have the Xbox app on PlayStation. But now they're bringing over Sea of Thieves and Hi-Fi Rush, and there's no Xbox app.
They're just Smoke or Fire.
I haven't heard it from any credible places.
No, I know that is requested. That hey,
no, I know.
I know it was requested because people want Helldivers so we can get like all the ODST people to join.
But they have Duty and Halo.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why do they want Helldivers?
I feel like it could go maybe in like a year, like as a time exclusive, for a PlayStation, then go over to Xbox.
That's a first party, right?
Is it first party?
Not a first party. It's Sony is just basically funding the publishing stuff.
Oh, okay.
Like Arrowhead is the developers, but Sony just basically paid to have it as a Sony exclusive and on PC.
Hey, if they buy Paramount, they'll get Top Gun. I can see them making a game like that, or with that IP.
Does Paramount own Top Gun? Just own the streaming rights.
The streaming rights.
Yeah.
I think it's
these things. It's hard to know who owns what.
It's a Paramount franchise. A lot of them say films, but the Top Guns don't. Top Gun looks like it's theirs. Indiana Jones, it's in there too.
The X-Men?
Disney owns it.
I forgot. What do you about?
I think it's my.
Is it Indiana Jones?
It is Lucasfilms.
Maybe, yeah.
And that's Disney. That's Disney. I'm freaking me out over here. Sam's the 360 store is gonna close. And close. I think a little more, but they're not gonna purchase anything.
So do you know the store is still going on?
I did not know it was still the.
Okay. So I was curious. I was like, yeah, what's that? I was like, I didn't even know that.
Like when I was in high school, like after the Xbox came out.
Yeah.
I just remember and they goes to my place. If you want to play in that are backwards compatible, you can still do that. But there is a website, I think for achievements, they do have a list of non-backwards but games that are on the list. I highly recommend if you want to purchase. You have to do it through the website, but at least um, you can go ahead and see what games that you may have that you want included. Now, the store sell stuff, but I think but they'll allow you to load your stuff over. Like
Yeah,
you
stuff you
bought.
already have. Yeah.
So if you already bought it, you still have access to it. Re-download it. It's just no more selling on that platform anymore. So and I noticed that.
I don't even own it anymore.
I mean, if you still have your account, you may have. I mean, on your Xbox, like you still have a lot of backwards compatible games, so those are all fine. Anything on that's old, that's backwards compatible on X and X1, those will be fine. It's just anything that's on that marketplace. And after that, you're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to go to the retro market. You know, people are gonna try to upsell it. So if there's anything you're looking for, now's the time. So that's if you have a 360, which I do, and you already know I have a whole button.
Not to pile on the bad news, but Take-Two reported their private division studio, Roll7 and Concept Games. Two of the games that might sound familiar is Roller Dome, and
Ollie
World.
Oh,
what, dude? Ollie
Wow.
was good.
Private divisions.
seems like not good.
All right.
I blame y'all for not supporting it.
I
downloaded it on PlayStation
I
Plus.
played Ollie. I played it on 3DS. I was gonna get the world one, the one that was like on Switch. That has like they rechanged it. Yeah, it's still pretty disappointing because like all those people are very talented. Ollie was pretty good. Like it was unique in its own way, like a different take of the skateboarding genre.
So to turn things around, I'm surprised you guys didn't know the new Helldivers. I don't want to call it Battle Pass Warbond coming up, though. The Snow Winter one. But PlayStation players now join parties via QR codes.
Really?
Yeah.
I just do that.
I ever use it, but sounds cool.
Is that within the PlayStation app, like the PlayStation GUI?
Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna roll that out, but yeah, that's. I don't know if it's already out. That's pretty cool though. Like I said, it just sounded cool.
What's the theme for the next Warbond?
Snow,
Snow, polar, something like that. I don't know. I didn't get a chance to see it. I was at work, but like I think it was. I saw it was polar and like ice. So we're gonna freeze stuff up, but that's not gonna take me away from wanting to burn things down.
No reason to bring the flamethrower.
There's still no reason. We'll bring the flamethrower. Someone freezes them up. We'll burn them down. We'll be good.
Huh. Well, there are no ice guns, right? Yeah, I'll be excited to see like an ice gun of some kind. We have the heat laser guns, so
we have the initial ones were like common weapons and like lasers, but then now we had electric,
the quasar,
and then we have fire, and then now we have for the Warbonds basically like their teams. So we had electric, and then we have fire, and now we're gonna get ice. So
yeah,
just don't do water. Why would you do water? Just
we can't swim. Yeah, Helldivers can't swim.
There was the Fallout 4, as I think we mentioned at some point that they have like the next gen update, bringing 60 frames and all that. But they also fixed that now if you got Fallout 4 via PlayStation Plus Collection, it actually works now too.
Oh yeah, there was a thing about that.
That was a big deal. Yeah. I'm excited because when I'm done with the show, I'm going to continue my adventures in the Wastelands with Fallout 4 on the PlayStation. I was like, yeah. So I mean, I had PlayStation Extra anyway, so it sounded like it was going to work for me regardless. But yeah, I'm kind of excited to jump back into that. I don't know if I'll finish it, but it'll be fun to play until I get that new game energy back, and then I'll probably jump back on the Unicorn Overlord.
I wanted to. I might eventually get back to Fallout. I do want to play some Fallout 4 with the updates, but like I also have it on PC. But
I'm hoping for some patches too.
Yeah, I did hear that the P version, like they broke a lot of the mods that they had. So
Xbox had mods too. Broke those.
Ooh, as well. Wow. Okay. That's
Yeah.
what's up.
Because I can't stop talking about it. Stellar Blade. It's the highest rated user Metacritic score far, topping Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Persona 3 Reload.
What's the score at?
Wow.
Yeah.
What's the score?
It managed. Oh, okay, so Rebirth managed at 90 or 9.0. Divers 2 is at 8.2. Persona 3 is at 8.5, and Stellar Blade is sitting at 9.2. So people are really coming out for that game. Like I said, I can't stop gushing about it. Like I keep telling everybody, this is the second time I say it on this pod. It has no business being this good. Like it's for me, it's flirting in that 5-star territory. Like I'm really enjoying it. Like it might be my best game this year, lower than a $200 million budget.
So you still put it under Final Fantasy Rebirth? Oh,
right now, right now. Yeah, it would be under Rebirth right now. But right now, it might be fighting for that 2 spot with Last of Us 2.
But it looks like it might be over. Take my 2 spot. Yeah. Cause I still think on my one right now. As single player, I like how it's but now so I put make because technically played it this year, so I know I just don't know where.
Yeah,
I'm excited. Well, still,
because Persona 5 that was my game of the last, but I actually played like 80 hours of it before. I played the full.
Right. I had 1 hour left, but I rolled credits today, so
yeah. To avoid that complications, I try to finish in the same years, or I try not to play big games at the end of the year. Also,
did you finish Unicorn Overload?
I'm not. I think I'm only like 6 hours in. After Rebirth, I kind of wanted to change pace from a JRPG. And I was trying to avoid Stellar, but then Dorky started hyping it up. And like, hey, I should get. And then
I did play a little bit. Yeah, like I said earlier. But I'm still
the demos thing. It was like I had the demo in there, and I was fine not playing it. And I was like, you know what? We might buy this. Let me try it. I played that demo and I was hooked.
Here's what I'll do for you, just because I've been playing. Let me finish on the sequence, skipping multiplayer. I'm not because I get done with once I get done with it, I'm gonna start playing Stellar Blade. I don't even like. I don't mind playing it. Just see how.
You're holding us back. No.
But no, after I'm done with Doom Eternal, I'm gonna start hopping on and go play some. But I'm really hoping that I at least try to buy my computer and place. I'm in the first, so I have it, and then. Oh, I know.
Here's mine. Let me grab.
Yeah. No, I will start getting into Stellar Blade so I can catch up with you, because I've been in this whole Doom stuff and just wanna. I'm already near the end.
Hey,
nice. Look at that.
Oh, dude, nice.
Thank you.
Spider-Man 2 edition, very nice.
Still brand new.
Still new in the box. Haven't opened it yet. Too scared to open it. I also have a God of War one back there somewhere.
I get that.
Yeah, no.
But with that, guys, I think we'll go to shows. Walter, have you started your YouTube yet? Am I plugging it? Are you gonna plug it? Do I plug it for you?
I have not.
Well, either way, he needs to get 10 subscribers, guys. He needs 10 subscribers. All Day Wong 10 on YouTube. I think
on that channel.
I think there's a 10. No, ever. Heard here first. He'll tell it at some point. Dorky, I think it's Dorky Raptor. TV.
TV versus Dorky 88 because I couldn't find Raptor. So I kind of just stuck with that. Also, I'm on YouTube. Just search up Dark User, and you'll see me in there. On if you want to follow Anime Waifus, the tweet is gonna be on. I'm on there as Dorky Raptor. They're loot, not worse. I
Between
try to
Mickey's.
play the game. People don't play the game. They care about the at this point. Care about no. I just want to care about the characters. But yeah, I mean, if I can Walter to start his YouTube channel earlier instead of later, I'm willing to inside and we can go do some editing stuff.
You know.
So, but
Whoa.
what's the day? What's the word
Let's
of the
get it.
month or the time? Commitment. Commitment.
Yes.
Strong word right there. So he's kind of like, we'll figure it out.
I'm tutoring. Yeah, there's details I need to hammer out. Maybe I'll show it to the pod.
Yeah.
Oh, fancy. And then Dusty AF is Dusty everywhere. I think I'm right there too. Right, Dustin?
Oh,
I
Yeah.
think so.
CAF. You might have to add an S or underscore, but Dusty, one day I'll be famous in Angel and just CAF.
One day. And then hopefully I can start doing YouTube stuff too. It's at King Wolf the Great on YouTube. I don't really use Twitter or Instagram or TikTok, so just YouTube King Wolf the Great. I mean, you can have on there. I'll put video there. Like,
Give us that name one more time.
King Wolf the Great. So
King Wolf the Great.
hopefully Dustin puts it in the description. But yeah, that's it. I don't have a script and a script like Walter has for signing out. So just thanks for coming. If you like, you want to hear more, subscribe, put along notifications. We try to Thursday. Hopefully we start uploading games too. I know we've uploaded 3 more already to the Petty channel. But thanks for some podcast signing off.